welcome back to Gentle Gains ASMR. First, I want to say thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to relax with you, to chat with you, to take a deep breath with you. I really appreciate that because as an ASMR watcher myself, you know, usually one of the best parts of my day is being able to take the time to wind down and watch a video, maybe fall asleep or just allow the tingles to take over for the 30-minute or hour that I decide to watch ASMR. So it is a beautiful form of relaxation, and it's also very therapeutic, right? In today's video, we're going to talk about you, because I know that you are starting out your journey with your health and wellness, right? So it's a clean slate for you. You're getting into the mentality of somebody who is ready to see change within themselves and out of themselves, because when you work on the inside, you start to see it on the outside as well, right? So I heard that you are working on your fitness goals, and I'm really excited for you. And you want to do some healthy eating as well. You want to change your eating habits and make it a lifestyle, not just a diet, right? So that is exciting. First of all, congratulations, because to get to that step is not easy for a lot of us, right? Any kind of change can be very frightening at first. It can be kind of anxiety, it can cause you to have a lot of different emotions in reflection of your life and the things that you want to change. And I want you to get into a different headspace about it, right? Instead of being anxious about it, I want you to feel comfortable. I want you to feel confident. I want you to feel proud, because it is something that is definitely a step in the right direction, and it is an accomplishment even if you haven't done anything yet, right? You're making changes internally so that you can have those changes that you want to see on the outside as well. And what exactly are your goals? Okay. All right. So you're looking to lose a little bit of weight and eat healthier and drink more water. That's a good one. See, a lot of people do not think about that part. A lot of people don't think about the drinking water and the importance of staying hydrated, and all the benefits that water gives us, right? Our bodies. Oh my gosh. So I'm very proud of you. And with that being said, let's take a sip of water. Yeah, I always buy the public spring water, and for the house, we usually buy 3 packs of the 24 pack, and we run through that because we drink bottled water, every day, at least 5 of them a day, each of us, and we got a lot of people in this house. But it's good to be mindful of your water intake. So how are you going to be jotting that down? Do you have an app? Okay, awesome. So one of the apps that I love using is MyFitnessPal. And if you download the app, you will see exactly why I love it so much. There's so many things that you can track within that one app. And the good thing is, it is free. Okay, so I'm pretty sure there's a paid version of it, but you're able to track your food. They have basically pretty much every brand, even like the Publix. Like if you put in Publix chicken, they'll have everything in there, as long as you have the brand name and you are, try to stay as accurate as you can about your portions, and also learn about your portions and how much you're giving yourself of food. So yeah, you're able to track your food, which will help you to track your macros, right? So it'll help you to stay within that calorie deficit that you want to be in, as well as see how much sodium you're intaking, how much carbs you're taking in, how much fat, how much sodium, right? Because all of that has a lot to do with your diet and your lifestyle of eating healthier, right? So if you're taking in too many carbs, then you'll start to realize, okay, this is probably where I'm struggling with that weight loss. And it's incredible when you start being more aware of what you're putting into your body, because then you can make those healthy changes, like, substitutions for certain things that you like, right? Including snacks. So I'm a big snacker. I love chocolate, and it's not to say that you give it up forever. It's not to say that you don't have chocolate because you're eating healthier. It's just all about moderation and keeping track of how much you're intaking a day. It's really helpful. So MyFitnessPal can also track your food, right? Your calorie intake and your water intake. Okay, so every time you drink some water, you can log it in MyFitnessPal. So it's pretty neat. I love it. I use it every single day. And I've gotten pretty much used to like the amount of calories I'm intaking. Like I know when I'm serving myself how much calories around I'm gonna be, just because I've been so used to using the app. So now I can kind of look at a food and know, how much calories I'm eating. So yes, definitely download MyFitnessPal. You will not be disappointed. Okay, so drinking your water, making sure that you are moving more. So how are we going to do that? What are some of the things that you enjoy doing? Do you like going on walks outside? Okay, awesome. So you can go on walks outside. Do you have anything that you can work out with at home? Okay, and that's also fine. Like if you don't have anything at home right now, it's not to say that down the line you won't, right? What about a gym? How do you feel about gyms? It's a little intimidating, I know. So yeah, you see, these are things that we can talk about together, because I'll never forget the first day I stepped back into the gym. Luckily, I went to the community gym where I live, and there was no one there. So I had the opportunity to just go in, take a deep breath, and look around and say, I know absolutely nothing about what I'm about to do in here, but I'm gonna look it up. I googled it. I YouTubed a few of the exercises that I could do with the machines that were in there, because let's be honest, when we go inside of these places, gyms, it can be a little bit intimidating, a little bit overwhelming, because a lot of those machines you don't really know what to do with, right? Especially if it's your first time in a long time, or even if you've been to the gym several times and you just go for cardio, right? You're not really going on some of these machines because you don't know what to do. And it's not like you want to ask somebody random, like, hey, can you help me out with what I am supposed to do with this? And they have the pictures, but let's be real, sometimes those pictures are so like misleading to me. Like I'm just like, this looks like so much easier than what it actually is. But you also don't want to hurt yourself, right? You don't want any injuries. So that's why I say there's nothing wrong with YouTubing some of the machinery and how to use it, and watching somebody use it. So even if you're watching somebody at the gym, like in real time, that's fine. But you definitely want to make sure that you're not hurting yourself when you go in there. So like I said, when you walk in, it's not going to be everything. There is no, even the people that go in there that are seasoned gym goers, there's some machines that they don't know how to use either, or they're still learning their form in certain things that they do regularly. It's not something that I want you to be intimidated by, so much so that you don't give yourself the opportunity to learn and try something new. Okay, so that's where I want you to just really be mindful that sometimes our anxiety can get in our heads and make us like stop before we even try. Just be so fearful that we don't even step foot in the gym, or take that walk outside. And the beginning is always going to be kind of scary because it's the unknown, but I don't want you to fear it. want you to embrace it. And I want you to just go through all the emotions that you need to go through in order for you to get to that comfortability that you will eventually get to. That I can promise you. Okay? And even when there are breaks in your journey, because there will be, this is why I say it's a lifestyle and not, just a diet or a monthly subscription. Like, this is an everyday thing that I want you to think about. Your health. Your health is your wealth, right? So I don't want you to see it as this, this month I'm gonna try my best to lose 10 pounds. Like, I want you to think about who you want to be as a person every single day. So a healthier version of yourself every single day. And that means that tomorrow you might go to the gym. That's your healthy version of yourself tomorrow. The next day, the healthy version of you might be the one that chooses a salad over the pizza, right? So every day making one decision that is going to get you to that healthier you. Again, okay. Every day is going to look different. There's going to be days that you're too busy to work out. There's going to be days that you're craving pizza, or you're craving that pie or dessert from the restaurant you go out to with your friends. I do not want you to deprive yourself or make yourself feel bad for wanting things that are enjoyable in life. I want you to continue to enjoy those things in moderation, okay? So it's not giving up on your health and wellness because you made a mistake. I don't want you to view them as mistakes. I want you to view them as enjoying your life and living freely to do the things that make you happy in moderation, okay? So we're not eating pizza every day. We're not eating the pecan pie every day. You see, I'm bringing in the things that I like. And we're not skipping the gym every day, right? Or we're not skipping our movement every day, because I understand that there are some times that people really don't enjoy going to the gym, so they choose to work out outside or work out at home. So that's fine. Whatever works for you is what I want you to do. I don't want you to feel like you have to have the same journey as anybody else, because you're not anybody else. You're you. You're uniquely you, and there's a reason for it. And your journey is yours, okay? So it is what you make of it, and I want it to be the best that you can make it. So whatever is going to make you feel the most comfortable in your journey, and whatever is going to be something that you stick with for the long run, that's what I want you to think about. I don't want you to think about temporary fixes. I want you to think about longevity, right? So what is really going to keep you going, right? Not just the mentality changing, but the physical changes that you're going to make, the mental changes that you're going to make are super important as well. Okay, so I want you to start being more positive in your outlook on health and wellness. It is not impossible. It is attainable, okay? So you can be healthier. You can make healthy choices, and you can enjoy that as well. You can enjoy the journey as well. All right, so with that, let's just plan it out. I want to hear what you're going to do tomorrow, even what you're going to do today. That is going to lead you into that transition for your health and wellness, your lifestyle. Okay, awesome. See, drink more water. Today, I am going to make my water intake very intentional. Okay, perfect. I love that. And that's a beautiful step in the right direction. You won't be dehydrated. You're going to flush your system, right? Water is such a blessing. And I think because it's so accessible for us here in the States, we take it for granted. But we have to also remember that we are very blessed people, because there's some places, even in certain states, that don't have the cleanest water to drink, right? In different countries that don't have water to drink, that don't have water to bathe with, right? So I want us to start appreciating what we who you are right now in the skin that you're currently in, even if it's not where you want to be as well. That's super, super, super important. That you love yourself throughout the entire journey, not just when you get to where you want to be, because that's not fair to you. You should love yourself always, through and through, because your body has seen you through so much already. And when it takes you to where you want to be, you have that much of a deeper appreciation for it because you were so kind to yourself along